Find the quotient. Here we need to take 28,340 and we're dividing by 65. I am going to let you go ahead and do the long division work. Here we are multiplying 1948 times 189. You are first going to take your 1948 times your 9, and you are going to get this many digits. You will then cross this one off and put a 0, and you will then multiply your 1948 times an 8. You will get this many digits, and then cross it off. Now we have 2 x's, we have 2 zeros. We will multiply our 1948, and we will get that many digits. You will then add, and when you get your answer, you will go up to your problem and you will count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits after your decimal point. So you will underline 5 and place your decimal point in front of the 5th digit. And that's how you will know where your decimal point goes. The ratio of boys to girls in Miss Smith's class is 3 to 4. So we have boys to girls is going to equal 3 to 4. If there are 12 boys, it tells us boys, so we have to follow our order. So boys is 3, now we know boys is 12. We need to know how many girls. So you need to figure out, how do we go from 3 to 12? You do the same thing to 4 to here, and that will tell you what your girls equals. What is the percent? What percent is 45 of 72? We are looking for percent. So we know that 45 divided by 72 is going to give us a decimal, and then we're going to multiply by 100 to get our percent. Evaluate the expression. So we have PEMDAS. So the first thing we want to do is rewrite. We need to do 7, this is times 3.5 plus 2 plus 8 times 9.3 minus 7. We need to solve our parentheses first, and we go in order. So we're going to do this parenthesis first. Then we need to do our other parenthesis. Then we will do our multiplications in order, and then we will addition and subtraction. We solve left to right. Solve for y. We have 272 equals, and we're going to write this out. 34y means 34 times y. We need to do the inverse operation of multiplication. We know that the inverse operation is division, so we need to do the same thing on the other side. We can now go ahead and solve for y. Find the area, answer without units. First thing we need to do is separate this into 2 separate shapes. We're first going to solve the area of this shape. We know that the area of a rectangle equals our base times our height. So you first need to find the area of that rectangle. Second, you need to find the area of the triangle. We know that the area of a triangle is our base times our height divided by 2. And we also are going to have to find our base of the triangle. That's tricky. So the base of our triangle, we know that the whole base of the rectangle equals 14. And we know that we have a 5 and a 5. So to find our base of our triangle, we are going to have to take that 14 and subtract the 5 and the 5. And that will give us our base of our triangle. And then finally, we need to add the area of our rectangle plus our area of our triangle to get the total area. Remember, it says area without units, so you're just going to write the number. Katie needs to figure out how much space a shoebox takes up. It is 14 and 1/2 inches long, 5 inches high, and 6.5 inches wide. So they gave us length, they gave us height, and they gave us width. What is a shoebox volume? We know that volume equals length times width times height. So our length is 14.5. Our width is 6.5. And our height is 5. We know that we need to convert 14.5 to an improper fraction and convert 6.5 to an improper fraction. Now, we have done this together multiple times. I feel like you can do this on your own. I will show you how to do 14.5, and then you can do 6.5 on your own. So, we take our denominator times our whole number plus our numerator. This is for our length, and that is going to give us 10 times 2, that's 28.29 over 2. Now you can go ahead and convert your width on your own, and then you will go ahead and multiply. You will have to then convert back to a mixed number. Don't forget to convert to a mixed number when you are finished. And then it also tells you to answer without units. That means you're not going to do inches cubed. You're just going to put the number, the answer. Choose the net for the shape below. This shape right here is a cube. You can refer back to our lesson video to figure out which one of these options would make a cube if you unfolded it. This shape is a triangular prism. you can use our lesson notes to look back at to find the net that would make this 3D shape. All right, if you were to unfold this 3D shape, what net would you get?